as against, actually, they're all veterans from FEU. Well, Vivas is just on her second year.
But she's seen a lot of action for FEU.
And one girl you should, Ateneo should watch out for, yung tawag na namin sa kanya ni Chicky, is the silent operator for FEU.
And let's see how well prepared Jose to quarterback this FEU Lady Tamaraws squad, because you mentioned she is an unheralded player. She puts so much on the floor and contributes so much to the offense of FEU.
What makes it easier also for her is that, you know, Gonzalez and Morada, if you see them play, they kind of have a freestyle brand of playing. Yung bang just put up the ball and they'll do all what their antics and all of their skills. You can see it. May hang time, may lahat. Basta put up the ball and then they'll just spike it. Yun yung what's going for Jose. Hindi namimili ng set itong players niya.
The first set put together ended up with Dakis. Now here's Morada. That clipped the line. But Ateneo is up by 1, courtesy of 2 miscues on the service reception by the defending champs. There's Jose, the new setter of the FEU Lady Tamaraws, playing in the stead of Wendian Semana, who already completed her playing years for
that did
FEU.
Go in for Herbacio.
A little case of the jitters, perhaps?
Yeah, slow to start there, both these squads. FEU with those 2 points from just looking at the ball, something a coach don't like to see at the start of a game.
Herbacio, second error for her. She overshoots the mark this time around. Or rather, the Herbacio shot actually clipped the line, so it's 3-2 Ateneo, but they tie it up with the Ferrer error on her serve.
So Eric, we are now tied. This is the first deadlock
First
of the
deadlock.
game. So we should start counting.
How many deadlocks we're gonna have today? Well, not if Morada and company can help it. They want to finish this as quickly as possible. Morada serving now. Oh, Herbacio. All business that time.
Quite a powerful spike there by Herbacio. In spite of the blockers of FEU, it still went in for her.
Service from Ateneo now. We're tied at 4 in the first set. Oh, to Herbacio. Tips it. Good coverage by Dakis on the floor.
Oh, what a beautiful angle there by Vivas.
We were just talking about Vivas. You mentioned her.
Cross-court hit. Look at this. Look at this cross-court hit by Vivas. Right at the corner.
Floor defense for Ateneo. Still a little shaky to start this game, and chance of the crowd is because of Rachel Dakis, of course, serving. Acevedo. Cabana. And did you see, I think Jose was actually pointing to where she was going to put the ball at.
Wow, the confidence now of Jose.
She was calling out her spiker.
Well, that should really be the case, especially for new setters. You should call out. In one of the timeouts in their previous game, Coach Nes Pamilar was telling her to really call out because there's a lot of miscommunication inside the court. But now I think she's learned it already.
But isn't that also kind of precarious for your offense because the defense can actually see where you're going to be sending the ball?
Well, even if she sends it, let's say, to an open hitter, she can give it at the C, a lower set. Marami pa ring
varieties.
So she's just pointing to where, who the spiker will be.
If I'm not mistaken, that's the first time I've seen a setter actually point to her spiker.
But don't be surprised if she gives it the other way.
Maybe misdirection.
Yeah.
A few service errors here by FEU back-to-back. Keeps Ateneo within striking distance. Acevedo.
That hits the line for FEU.
That was Gonzalez giving FEU 8. And Ateneo's at 6, 2-point lead for FEU. Will be back. At the FEU gym along Arpapa in Manila. Our main game this Wednesday afternoon. FEU, the defending champions, taking on Ateneo. Let's send it over to Riza Diaz.
Eric, unlike most of the players that were scouted by coaches, Monique Tiangco of the FEU Lady Tamaraws was a walk-in tryout. She had to undergo severe endurance tests, though, just to pass the standards of Coach Nes Pamilar. Now, this young spiker also carries a lot of experience with her. She has played for 6 straight years sa Palarong Pambansa and once bagged the Best Receiver Award in year 2007. She feels very lucky to belong to a champion team like FEU, mababait daw ang players, and she is honored to play alongside her idol, Rachel Andakis, who she considers her big sister in the team. Eric?
Thank you, Riza. How rare is that? Is it a rare occurrence for somebody to walk in instead of being recruited? Tiangco is 5'6", a spiker in her rookie year.
Yes, in volleyball, I would say it's really a rare thing because usually they are really recruited from other schools. But what a bonus for Coach Nes Pamilar. Because Tiangco, a rookie, but I can see her play a lot of potential in her. So what a bonus there for Coach Nes Pamilar and the FEU team.
And Riza rattled off the tournaments that Monique Tiangco has already been in. So she has experience playing competitive volleyball.
One school that I could remember, we are really amazed at that school, Lyceum of the Philippines. They are all walk-ins, Eric. Talagang amazing yan in volleyball. It's not a rare, it's quite a rare occurrence na talagang the entire team
composed of walk-in
yes.
tryouts.
Credit to Coach Emil Lonto. It means that he trains them well.
Brings out the best in his girls. Take a look at Morada bringing out the best. Especially during pressure-packed situations.
Good read by Cara Acevedo to let that go.
Cabanag with a service error. And this is what Rachel Andakis was talking about when she chatted with Riza Diaz, that they have to limit their service errors. But so far, there have been, in my unofficial count, about 4 or 5.
Yes, about 4 to me also. So it's something that they really have to adjust to. Sometimes it's only mental because you only have to put the ball in. You don't need to score right away.
Dakis off the hands of Ferrer.
Smart move there by Rachel Andakis. As you'll see in the slow-mo action, she twisted her body, used the blockers of Ateneo to score that point.
Going back to what you were mentioning about service and service errors, Mosey, is it usually the case mentally when you're serving that you're thinking, I want this to be an ace?
Yeah, sometimes it's really, especially for good servers, they usually want an ace right away. Just talking about it, Jose scores one with an ace. But really, when you have problems like FEU is experiencing, kailangan siguro yung percentage muna. You have to just to put the ball in and then adjust later on. Just get the feel of putting it in.
Well, one of the most consistent servers, Jose, is tossing it over, but this time around, the kill from Ateneo via a good offensive.
Poor judgment there by Taganas. She thought it was going to go out, but a point goes to Ateneo.
Ferrer serving now. We're tied at 11. Vivas.
She was way under the ball for that hit. And the trajectory of the ball is similar to a service.
Ganas receives for FEU. Here's Dakis.
Down the line hit there by Rachel Andakis. In spite of 2 blockers, she's really developed her quickness.
And, just watching the game.